Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora 21-1-13 will have a familiar opponent in front of him when he takes on Serhii El Flaco Bohachuk 23-1-23 for the vacant WBC junior middleweight title at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada on March 30th. "We used to spar Bohachuk all the time," said southpaw Fundora, 26. Who will appear on the undercard of PBC's first pay-per-view show on Primer Video, headlined by Tim Tszyu vs Keith Thurman. "I sparred him a lot before I faced Sean Owens, and the fight after that. We stopped sparring around 2019. Maybe early 2020. Bohachuk and I have sparred thousands of rounds together. But that's in the past, we're both in different places now as fighters. It's an honor to have shared so many rounds with him. I wouldn't rather have my first world title fight against anybody else. He's a come-forward fighter who throws a lot. I know he might be stronger now, but that same aggressive style is what I see. My job is to show the difference between us on March 30th. A native of Coachella, California, Fundora and his father and trainer Freddie have moved training camp up to the Tehachapi Mountains in Southern California. Despite the change in scenery, little has changed for the close-knit team. We're up in the mountains this time with the snow, rain and bears. But other than that, it's the same camp and same team that's gotten us to this point," said Fundora. "We've been getting great work here so far and we're on track for March 30th. For me, training camp is about doing what I'm told. It's a small circle, and my dad is the leader of it all. If I get out of line, he's right there to show us the better path." Fundora will return to the ring for the first time since suffering the first and only defeat of his pro career, via KO last April against Brian Mendoza. Ahead on all three cards at the time of the stoppage. Fundora explained how he was able to move on quickly from the defeat, and while there are some changes that have been made, his signature all-action style remains. "The next day after the loss we went hunting," said Fundora. "My dad told me not to worry about it too much. As fast as you go up in this sport, you can go down. I took maybe a month off to enjoy myself. But then I was right back into camp. We took more of a washing the hands type of approach to the loss. All you're really going to see from going back is the knockout. During the fight, I know I was ahead. But it went the way it went. So you have to throw it all out and move on. I'm a more mature Towering Inferno. But fans can expect a show like always. I don't plan on taking that out of my game. But overall it's going to be the best." Sebastian Fundora. As he heads into March 30th, Fundora will look to become the second world champion in his family. After his younger sister Gabriella captured the IBF Flyweight World Championship last October. For the elder son, he believes it's an opportunity to stamp the legacy of his father's training talent. "It's a blessing to be in this position. My sister just won a title, so it's time for me to catch up," said Fundora. "It's my turn and I'm happy that if everything goes right, my father will have 2 world champions. It shows how good of a coach he is, even if he likes to stay behind the scenes. It shows us that we're the real deal." With a win against Bohachuk, Fundora will be in line for a potential unification opportunity against reigning WBO 154-pound champion Tim Tszyu 24-0-17 of Sydney, Australia. "Of course. I'd want to face Tim Tszyu next if we both win," said Fundora. "He's the number 1 guy in the division and I'd be right under him after my fight. I want that fight and I'll be waiting for it."